Welcome back to WIS Today. As we tell you all the time, this show is really driven by you, what you need, the questions you have, the things you want to see and do. Parents and teachers, you've been asking for some cool stuff for the kids to do at home. We found the perfect science guy, Jeff O'Shields, a teacher. I was going to say science guy, but science teacher extraordinaire at Westwood High School. Jeff, good morning.
Good morning, Judy. Good morning, WIS family. Thanks for having me, by the way.
Now, listen, I want to make sure we have plenty of time for this experiment. But first, off the top, Jeff, the reason I love following you is that you make learning fun. Tell me why that's so important for you.
Well, I just believe that our mission primarily should be to ignite curiosity and enthusiasm in our students, and as early as possible. So that should always be at the forefront.
Absolutely. Jeff, Madeline Cuddy here. Cannot wait to get going. Let me tell you, I was not a science girl right off the bat, but I'm super excited to see what we have going on. So what is our experiment today? Let's get it kicked off.
All right. I'm trying to pick something that would be simple to do at home, particularly right now when maybe you're short on some items in the household, in your pantry. Everything that I use today is just common household material substances that you can just find in the cabinet. So we're going to make an acid-based indicator, and the way we extract or get our indicator is with purple or red. Most people call it red cabbage. It looks kind of purple. The actual indicator is in the cabbage. The anthocyanin, which is the chemical compound that is our indicator, it changes colors. An indicator, that's what it does. It changes colors, whether it's in an acid or a base. And with the red cabbage, you get like a really cool range of colors depending on the substance that you use. So we're going to try some lemon juice, vinegar, Sprite. I need to tell my friend Rick Henry, sorry Rick, I didn't have any Mountain Dew, so I got to use Sprite. But if you have Mountain Dew, you can use Mountain Dew. This is already what I've mixed up and made. I'll explain that in a second. That's our cabbage juice. That's how it looks. And I hope you guys can see the colors of the lighting. You know, we have to make do under the circumstances, but hopefully you'll see all the different color shades. We're going to use some baking soda and some OxyClean detergent. And then the last thing that I'm going to show you is ammonia, but I do want to make a little word of caution about that. Ammonia, parents should supervise their kids with all of this. But the ammonia, I just want to show you because it has a nice yellow color when we make the color change. So, but let me get started. First, let me tell you how to get the juice, okay, the actual cabbage extract. It's real simple. I cooked it up here at school, and this is basically the finished product, how it's going to look when you put all the leaves in the beaker. I started out with a beaker of water, and you don't have to measure. You know, some sources will tell you 2 cups. The nice thing about this lab is it's really hard to mess it up. So that's the fun thing about it too. But you know, you don't have to be perfect or exact. Of course, I used goggles while I was doing it because I heated it up on a hot plate here in my classroom. All right, and I made tons of it the last few days. The smell's not always great, but that's part of the fun of science, right? The smells, the odors, the sounds, the color changes. So, you know, that's part of the fun. So once you actually heat up your cabbage, you're going to probably heat it up at home in a pot in your kitchen, right? So all you do is pour some water into your pot. Now, if you have distilled water, that would be ideal just because every now and then local water supplies may be slightly basic, but it doesn't matter. It's not going to hurt the reaction. So don't worry if you don't have distilled water. Tap water would be fine. So fill a pot of water, break off your leaves fairly large, put them in there, just fill it up with cabbage leaves, and then heat it. Let it boil slightly for about 10 minutes, and then you will need to let it cool off. Then you're going to decant, pour out the liquid into some kind of container. So you could pour it into your measuring device, or I always pour it up into these little bottles, and you can actually store this in the refrigerator. I've kept some cabbage juice that's already been made up for as long as up to a year, believe it or not, before it molds or gets bad. So anyway, you don't want to get it gross. So. All right, let's get started. I'm going to first start out with lemon juice. All right, and again, the amounts, I'm doing large amounts just for the visual effect for TV and Facebook Live. It doesn't matter what amount or how large your container is. You can use glasses at home. You can use clear cups if you got them, just whatever's available, okay? So what you want to do is do 2 parts of the solution to be tested to 1 part of the cabbage juice. So for example, I'm using milliliters. I know that at home you may use cups or ounces, and that's fine. But I'm going to pour about 300 milliliters of each substance in, and then 150 milliliters of the cabbage juice indicated. If you were doing this at home, you could do 1 cup of lemon juice and a half a cup of your cabbage juice, and that would work. So let me get started here. I don't want to run out of time, so I want to make sure we get everything in. All right, lemon juice. And again, you don't have to be totally exact, so I'm doing it as quickly as I can. All right, vinegar. And Judy, did you say I had about 10 minutes?
No. You got about 2 minutes left, but we're all locked in. We're waiting to see.
Oh gosh. Okay. Well, then I'm gonna hurry. All right. Got me nervous here. All right.
No, don't be nervous. I just posted on Facebook. I said, Jeff about to get it cooking, baby.
Yeah, I could do this all day, to be honest with you. There's so much you can do. That's a couple of teaspoons of baking soda. Well, not quite, but close enough. All right. The OxyClean detergent is really cool. All right. And then I'm going to set my ammonia over here. But again, use caution with that. Let's pour in the juice, see what happens. All right, can you see the green?
Yeah, we see it.
All right, and baking soda. And it's blue, at least on this end it is.
Oh, wow.
All right. And I'll hold some of this up. Here we have Sprite.
Is that pink?
Slightly acidic. It's going to be pink. And here we have the vinegar. All right. And here we have our lemon juice.
Ooh.
All right. So the neat thing is, again, it's hard to mess this up. So I hope that gives you a little idea of how easy it is to do. Do I have time to do a little quick magic trick real fast? Okay. Now that you know how to do this, I have to set the tone here. Excuse my hat head there. All right. Do a little magic. Abracadabra. All right. And I want this to be green. Is it green?
Yeah, it was green.
All right. I want this to be blue.
But it's
I
all
would come to
coming
the
out of
camera
the
closer
cup.
if I could, but I can't, move around a lot. All right. This is blue. Can you see it?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
abracadabra, let's make this a nice pink color. And try to get my balance here. All right, there you have it. So you can impress the kids, pink, blue, and green. And I want to end my session with you by, since you all are telling all these jokes. I was going to tell you a science joke today, but to be honest, I was afraid that I wouldn't get a reaction.
Oh,
You get it?
wow.
That's a bad science pun, eh?
Ladies and gentlemen,
Now-
let's give it up for Jeff O.
Thank you
Shields.
all. And I
Jeff,
want to give a
thank you
shout
so
out
much.
Thank you
to
so
our
much,
Westwood Red Hawks.
Jeff.
Go Red Hawks.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I was going to say to you and the whole Red Hawk family and all of the teachers across the great state of South Carolina, things like that. That's what makes education and learning fun each and every day. Jeff, thank you.
Thank you. And have a good Friday.
All right.